everybody, this is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works Saturday edition, and I am your host Tanya, and the question of the day is, what was the straw that broke the camel's back that made you want to get weight loss surgery? Now for me, it wasn't just one thing, it was a bunch of different things, and it was throughout the years. Certain things like finding out that my doctor put obese on my chart one day, and then actually going home and figuring out what the hell obese meant, and then being shocked and hurt, kind of deep hurt too, that somebody actually thought I was obese, and I was only 200 and something pounds. I mean, I was 200, maybe 30 or 40 pounds, and I didn't feel like I was obese. And then there were certain things like there was a river rafting trip that I was taking with some friends of mine, and it required for me to have a wetsuit, and going to a shop and trying on the largest man's wetsuit, and it's still not fitting. That was the closest I think I've ever come to being like, what's the word I want to use? Delirious, crying, just profusely crying, because I couldn't believe I couldn't fit in the largest man's wetsuit. And then of course, just noticing that I cannot fit in certain clothes, hating shopping after a while. Just did not want to go shopping because I just feared that I would be in another larger size than my last shopping trip. Then of course, if you've ever seen any of my videos in the beginning, there was the amusement park incident where I couldn't get on a ride. And I think at that point, before then, I just felt like my weight, my problem. Didn't feel like my weight affected anybody else but me. But when my son actually just about had a hissy fit in front of all his friends because I couldn't ride the ride, he's very overprotective, and he was very hurt that I couldn't ride the ride. And he just cried. I mean, in front of all his friends, he just cried. And I started crying, not even sure why, even before he could actually explain to me why he was all hurt and upset. And I actually had to console him for a good 30 minutes before, he could actually calm down. And this was him wanting to go on strike and make poster, and picket signs and I'm not riding any more of these rides, whatever. So he was really hurt, and that was one of the things that really made me realize that I needed to do something. But the mind is a powerful thing, because my mind was very protective of me. It just, once I got hurt about something, give it a day or two and I was okay with it. I just kind of rationalized it in my head that I just wasn't that big. I'm just not that big. Don't worry about it, Tanya. You're not that big. You're cute. You're cute. So it wasn't. Now this was the thing. It wasn't until I talked to a girlfriend of mine, one of my best friends. She's like a sister to me, and she moved away to Atlanta, and we happened to be talking one day, and she's kind of like she was always my vent sister. We would always talk about things. There was two main things that we always talk. Well, three. Kids, because our kids was always our first children. Our first child was 3 months apart. We got pregnant almost at the same time. After that, it was men, and it was weight. So as I'm talking with her, I hadn't talked to her for a while, maybe about a year or so, and we're talking about stuff, men and everything. We get to weight, and I'm just, telling her, I'm tired of being fat, I'm tired of being this, I'm tired of being that, I'm tired of going through the whole diet thing and not losing any weight, and just gotten to the point where I felt like I'm just stuck. I'm just going to be a big person for the rest of my life. I know she wasn't chiming in. She wasn't, riding my roller coaster like, I used to call it. So then I realized this conversation is just me by myself. So I go, girl, what's up with you? And that's when she admitted that she had weight loss surgery, and it had been almost a year, and she'd lost almost 100 pounds, and she sent me a picture. And this picture, she looked like she was in high school. I mean, you ever see somebody truly happy? I mean, just truly happy, that it's all over their face. They have a certain glow over their face, and her smile was genuine, and the happiness just kind of flowed out of her, and you could see it, and it was just like, man, I want to be that happy. And at that point, I decided, I'm going to check into it. I belong to Kaiser. I'm going to check into it. Because, mind you, none of my doctors ever suggested me getting surgery. I didn't have the diseases that would have somebody want to have the surgery. I was just a big girl, but I ate pretty good. My portions was just always out of whack. So I finally went to my doctor, and they, decided, yeah, well, maybe if you want to, you're in that range of your BMI, you could do it if you want. So even starting the whole process, I always had in my mind that this is not going to work. I'm going to try it, but I don't think it's going to work. I never got excited. Like, I read other people how they're so excited and they can't wait. I was just like, whatever. Another appointment? Okay. Lifestyle change class? Okay. Eating right class? Okay. EKG, blood work, yeah, okay, whatever. I did it all, not getting excited. I didn't get excited until maybe a week before my surgery. And with the anticipation that, God, what if this did work? What if I actually did lose weight? What if I actually came out of the 22 finally? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Because I got into the point where I was just settled, and I was always going to be a big girl, and I just realized I'm just never going to be able to do all the fun stuff that all these other people do. Clothes shopping would never be fun to me. And I just better suck it up and make the best of it. So now that I've gone through the surgery and it's been over a year and I lost over 90 pounds, am I happy? Of course I am. I couldn't, being happy would be a whole different other video. Am I happy I did it? Yes, definitely. Has it affected other people in my life? Yes. I think it encouraged other people to be a little bit more healthier. My son is ecstatic. Even the first time I was going on a roller coaster, he was apprehensive. Not me. I didn't care. He was apprehensive. He was like, Mom, I'm not sure about you getting on this ride. I just, if you can't get on this ride, I don't know what I'm going to do. He didn't know what he was going to do. So it was an experience. It's been an experience. You go through ups and downs. You go through, as a big girl, the only thing that I felt proud about myself was my hair, which this ain't even real, and my boobs. I had big boobs. Now all of that's gone, and it's not even so much the outside change that I really enjoy, but it's the inside change. It's going to a store, picking out a pair of jeans, and 9 out of 10 times I'm going to be able to fit the size that I pick. Now, everybody makes different sizes. Everybody has their own standard of what a 14, what a 16, what an 18 is like. So even if I don't fit into it, I don't feel bad, because I know that, every store makes it differently. But the possibility of actually being able to get into the size is wonderful. It starts from within, and you start to realize that I can do this, I can fit this, I can do this, I can actually go on a cruise and feel good about taking pictures. And that now I'm taking pictures. Anybody say, come, we're about to take a picture? Oh, I'm in it. Hold on, give me a second. Because I don't have that double chin that I had before. I like the contour of my face. It's just wonderful. And I still got 46 pounds to go. But now that seems like nothing. Back when it was like 130 or 130 something pounds to lose. No, 140 something. 140. When it was 140 pounds, it seemed like an insurmountable goal. And now it's like, I may do that before the end of the year. That's how I feel about it now. So that's me. That's what it was like. And I'm just happy I did it. So, all right. Talk to you later. Bye.